Hey, can we get a cheers going here?
Oh, dude.
Cheers
to water in there.
Cheers to Ben and Shane in the Ridefield Studio.
Dude,
Yeah.
cheers, guys. Thanks for coming in.
Always a pleasure.
Always good to see you guys.
Man.
Ridefield Studios!
Yo, everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to Ridefield Studios. It's Tuesday, so it's Podcouch time. I'm Shane. That's Ben.
Yo.
Who we got with us today on the couch, brother?
Thank you, Shane. Thank you for that intro. That was awesome.
Oh,
Yo, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. We got Hartlet back again, man. Dropping that new EP stuff. The third in like your trilogy EP, right? Yeah. Stealing Home. Yeah. Hell yeah,
dude.
Guys. Make sure you check that out if you haven't already.
I'll introduce you guys quick. We got Josh on bass, Nick on drums, Mitch on vocals and guitar, Luke on guitar.
Yeah.
That's right.
See, when we remember the band's names, we say them on the show. When we don't, we're just like, introduce
Sometimes I get
yourselves, guys.
halfway through it and I'm like, fuck.
And you are not Jebediah, is
Well,
it?
we've got to know each other.
Jebediah was old for us.
Exactly,
So-
eh? Yeah. Exactly. On the
Yeah.
drive up, I was already telling you guys I was thinking about that show we played at Dundas. What a wild night that was.
That was
man.
crazy.
Yeah.
So fun, so
Smashing
fun.
Nick's fingers with my drumsticks.
When was that?
What did happen there? Didn't something happen to your cymbals or why were you?
Oh, no.
No, you kept dropping drumsticks.
I was just,
So I was right there just
Yeah.
passing them to you. I was just like, I got you.
And dude, if you weren't there, I would have looked like even more of an idiot. So I appreciate
An
that.
idiot.
That was sick. You guys had people like hanging off the banisters and shit.
Yeah, that was a wild
good,
show,
dude.
man. Shout out Dundas and Sons, R.I.P.
Yeah, rest in
Yeah,
peace.
I
Rest
know,
in
I know.
peace.
Cool spot.
Some people can get crazy.
Now it's this crazy Jamaican spot. Dude, it's so funny. They have this mural of Drake, like the rapper, and it's still bad.
It's like,
It's so bad.
That's when we need more Drake, man. We need to paint that on our walls.
Let's go back to that. It was way better before, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Come on.
I
The
think it's
kitchen
like
they were opening up
$4
was
shots
pretty
a
good.
Jaeger.
Yeah, not bad food.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
bad.
good food.
So we just need to find another spot like that, is what you're saying.
yep.
Well, have you guys checked out? I don't know if you know Andrew Kavanaugh at all. Shout out Andrew.
From Newfound Life.
Yeah, he's been putting
Promotions?
shows on at what's it called, Heads and Tails or something.
Heads.
It's like right around the corner, I think, from Dundas.
Oh, no
Oh,
kidding.
okay.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
So
No,
he's
I
in
haven't-
that
no, the name sounds familiar, but no, I haven't.
Same vibe.
So we
same
might be
size,
getting
cool.
into another little small venue.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Is
Right in the
what
same
Back
area.
soon.
So
Right by the police station, eh?
Shows,
hell yeah.
shows
Time to party.
should be starting there soon.
Hell yeah.
We have one booked for March,
May 31st.
May 31st.
Yeah, with catastrophic hemorrhage and I think Flame Splitters on that.
Okay, so that's
Cool.
ways out.
Yeah. We do have one March 1st though, Palisade.
That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
I said.
Hey.
Social Bowl.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think we're in Palisade April something.
Sweet.
Okay, perfect. Is that your next show? You got one?
Yeah, so for shows right now we have like two. We got one in Guelph. I believe it's in Guelph. Maybe it's what could be Guelph, Kitchener, Waterloo.
Are you doing the
Cambridge.
Papaya or where are you playing?
I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. But
It's out that way.
which I could.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Make
we
sure
have
you just come
that.
out to.
It's like in Guelph or something. Yeah.
So what you need to do is follow Hartlet
Yeah,
on
exactly.
the socials
Follow
to make
the
sure that you
socials,
know
right.
exactly when they're
We're
showing.
getting
what
better
we
at it. We're getting better at it. Like,
Yeah? You guys got TikTok?
Yeah, we jumped on that train.
Did
like,
you?
Last year we tried to get it going and then it just kind of failed. Like I don't know, like
It's kind of hard.
it's
eh?
just
Like,
I didn't really think we had any like well thought out content for it. So
you don't have to. The
Well,
thing
that's
is you
the
just have
beauty
to-
of it.
If it is well thought out, it's overthought.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. But no, we definitely like with the EP coming out, we like tried to just put more effort into just our reels and just like putting a little bit of personality into our Instagram page and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's been fun. It's another cool little
Yeah.
outlet to do
I've
with the
seen
band
the
and
ones,
shit.
yeah,
So-
that 70 show
Yeah.
one was good.
Oh, dude.
That was an idea that I had, and like I came to the boys. I'm like, yo, I wrote this script. Like I don't know if it's any good, but like and honestly, we did all right. It only took us like 4 or 5 tries to get it, and it kind of like at the end of that, like our tripod actually like fell apart. So we're like holding the phone. And
Fuck it, just keep
That's what makes it even better.
I fixed it with the laugh track. I just like because I added in the laugh track.
That's what made it really helped for sure.
Well, when I was editing it, I was like, this is really cringy. Like without the laugh
just
track. But
dry,
I was like,
yeah.
you know what though? I've seen videos of like sitcoms without the laugh tracks. I'm like, I think this is good then because
Yeah.
they look cringy as fuck without it. And then
Anything with Chuck Lorre, eh?
yeah, it's straight up. Yeah.
But even just like the aesthetic of like Josh's basement, it just works so
Yeah,
well.
sweet.
Like,
It's real dungy and
just,
unpolished.
you got the pipes.
That's how
just
he
Kind
likes
of
it.
our superior
Dungy,
acting method. We just knew we had the tool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got lots more stuff kind of coming now that the EP's out. We're gonna do a little bit more promo with that, and a couple more skits, just a couple of the typical stuff that you see with like the lip syncing and that kind of stuff.
Right.
Yeah, so we got some ideas and some plans, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
'Cause that's all coming at us pretty quickly now. So,
Thank you everybody for supporting the EP.
yeah, so
It's
far
a lot.
so good.
Yeah,
we got some good
Lots of
music.
love and support.
So you played some songs from that EP.
Yeah, the whole.
And then you played one.
We played one extra one, which is a track called Medicine that we just started working on probably just before the end of the year last year.
Okay.
And we worked on it enough that we were like, fuck it, we'll bring it to Ryfield and see how it goes. And that's our first time really performing
Dude,
it
we
live.
love
so.
we love showcasing shows.
Yeah, man. So yeah, it was,
I like that song a lot. I feel like the direction that I think we all kind of want the band to go is to have that kind of. I guess it's not classic rock, but it's a little bit more rocky than some of our other stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but that's the plan for moving forward here. Is we're just trying to work on new songs and kind of put together a whole project. Probably do a full-length album kind of thing, like hopefully 10
Right.
songs. We're gonna do our best with it, but yeah, it's like you were saying, Ben. We worked on like these EPs. So there's 3 of them. They're all kind of baseball themed. So the first one is between first and second, which I think that's what we were here doing the first time we came.
Yeah.
Next one's called Shortstop, and then this one's called Stealing Home. So, I mean, they all have their own kind of little interesting reasons why they're called that. But the way I look at it is those were kind of like us figuring out how to be a band, how to work together, how to compose songs. And I think we've now gotten to the point that we are pretty comfortable with what we can do. And now we're going to try to work on a
Is there going to be a fucking album called Home Run then?
That would be cool, wouldn't it?
I think the idea was to just do a self-titled, but
Call it
it's cool.
Moneyball.
Cool thing is we already have like our album art. Josh found this thing like probably a year ago now and just jumped on it and was like, I'm gonna buy this from the artist and it's ours, and so that's
dope.
that's cool. Everyone knows the hardest part about writing an album is finding the picture to put on it. So we got that figured out.
Yeah.
I always thought it'd be cool too if just like thinking in the future if we released the 3P as like a little box set, maybe then we could come up with a more
That'd be cool,
all-encompassing title that kind of
Yes.
puts it together.
That could be Home Run or something.
Yeah,
that'd be
something
sweet.
along those lines,
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Because the first one was like it was between first and second, which is where Hartlet Street was, and I think we talked about this on the last on the last episode. But yeah, like that's where it started from. And then when we were like doing the next one, I kind of thought of like this baseball theme, and it's like Shortstop. It just sounds like a cool name. And then we were I was like, I think I said like Third and Home or something like that, and he was like Stealing Home. I was like, oh, I fucking love that. Stealing Home, because it's such in baseball. If you steal home plate, you're a badass, dude. Like that's the sickest thing you can do. Like so, yeah, it was a cool way to just kind of round it out. And I think we all wanted to put like another 5 songs down on it, but it wasn't moving as fast as we wanted it to. And I think we were just kind of we hadn't put anything out since 2023, so we were like, you know what, we gotta get something out here. And
we've been playing the majority of those songs for the last like at least year, maybe year and a half.
We also released Stifler as a single as well, so that's been out for a while.
I feel like did you play Stifler last time you were here?
No.
No.
Okay.
We wrote it like just shortly after
The one-
in his mom's basement.
Yeah.
I believe the one that we played that wasn't on the EP was we played Kindred here.
Okay.
And that ended up being on the second EP.
Right,
but I
right,
believe we played that like it
No, it
was
was Medusa.
I think it was
Because we were gonna put it on the first one, and then we re-recorded it.
But we definitely did.
Sugar
We
Shack.
played Kindred last time we were here too.
we played Medusa too.
That's what the
Were you
both
guys
of
maybe
we
pushing
did
Shortstop?
Shortstop.
It may have been Shortstop. You're pushing.
Okay, well, it was just around
Okay.
the same
Yeah.
time.
Because we were just putting out Shortstop because it was like around Christmas time when our last pod came out, and then we put out Shortstop shortly just after,
True.
if I can remember correctly.
I'm not backing on it, buddy.
Anyways, we got a new EP, so
There's straight up exact proof on the channel too.
Yeah,
Where,
you
like,
can go
when we
look
were
and
just
tell us we're
fucking
wrong in the
figure it out.
comments.
That EP came out.
we don't.
The second one,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that came out in 2023.
Okay.
The end of 2023 was like,
Man,
what was it, December 30th?
Yeah, I think it was.
It was like the
time
what
fucking
is it?
flies, eh?
Yeah,
it does.
yeah, we're getting old now.
Doesn't
Fucking-
feel like it's been.
We all look
5 years
different.
together.
Next album coming out.
I don't know. We're not banking on it. It's hard. I'm a guy who likes to have like goals and dates in mind and stuff, but
It's fucking hard.
It's hard.
dude.
It's super
Oh,
hard,
dude.
and I think if you force something to, you're not going to get the best work out. So we're trying to kind of do it organically.
Yeah.
Ideally, the date I have in mind would probably be like July, August for like a full length.
The good thing is we got a lot of songs on the go right now, so it's like it's nice and motivating knowing that we have material.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think the one thing that we've done with a lot like our past projects is like our second one, we had our like songs in there that we kind of had just really finished writing, and then we went right to the studio with them. And I think this time around we want to hold on to the songs a little bit longer before we go into the studio.
I like that too.
Just, you know what I mean? Like, just because there's so many things that we notice, like even in our first EP, like when we play certain songs, we all play them a little differently now. Just those little edits that make it.
It's a legacy
let
too,
it
man.
marinate,
Like,
right?
you leave that behind, okay? You know, you're anxious to communicate and have that stuff received, right?
You gotta have the power to like hold back a little bit.
I know this is not a popular opinion, but it could take, you know, years, and I'd rather leave something behind that I'm like really stoked on and really proud of.
Yeah, something you just pushed out.
Yeah, because fucking in 15
And then I want to know
doesn't
by
matter
August,
when it came out.
Yeah.
It's the quality of the content,
Exactly,
right? So,
yeah.
but
I think,
there's a fine line
yeah,
because you know
yeah.
there's also people who could, you know, it's never good enough, so you just continue to fine tune it. You know, at some point you
it'll
gotta
fit right in with this because you say you're trying to record your own shit and mix it and everything.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, dude, it's the hardest to mix your own stuff because I feel like I can mix any band stuff that comes in here and does live at the Whiskey Pit. I'll mix it. Sounds great. Sick.
Send it.
Yeah. My own shit,
It's hard, right?
I will never be happy.
Yeah, that's just it, right?
particular.
You have that critique of yourself that's just so much, like it's such...
But you send it out to somebody else, they mix it, and they probably do it in like a day. They're just like, this is what I think you should send it out.
They do it now.
You get it back, and you're like, how the fuck does it sound so good?
No, I think you're right. I think having like a impartial third party doing it definitely helps. Well, I can say with like the songwriting process too. There's all the songs that I've written individually, but also with Hartlet, like they never feel like done. But at some point, you need to just kind of put them out.
Yeah.
I find that with lyrics a lot too, where like you kind of run around lyrics over and over, and you might not be perfectly happy with it, but at some point, you do just need to kind of say, "Fuck it, this is what it
Eventually,
is."
I think you'll find it. Take your time though.
Yeah,
100%.
There's a balance.
You got to bounce mixes back to everybody.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the ass, dude. But
Joy.
The thing we do the most too is we've done better at it. We put our phones out and just do phone demos.
Yeah.
And send it to each other.
Yeah.
And then we kind of like
Just something to reference when we all go
exactly.
home, and it's like, we can come back and be like, yo, I had an idea for this. And it's not like just saying it. It'd be like, you can show an actual example of like, this is the part I want to change. This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So it's definitely made that a lot easier. But
yeah.
I think like the goal is like, we eventually want to get a little bit better than something from our phones. Have like an actual room mic that just start doing that. Luke's got an interface and all that stuff. We're still kind of trying to figure that out. We don't have the greatest space in terms of sound.
Yeah, right.
So it's kind of difficult to do it there. But
You don't like my basement, dude?
You think like most of your tunes will come from you guys writing that way, like sending shit?
yeah, like it's
Or do you still get together and jam and just kind of?
Well, a lot of times,
free
like,
fun?
we'll kind of just like fiddle with something, and then we'll all kind of look at each other and be like, "That was cool. Like, let's fucking try and structure this a little
If
bit."
two or more of us lock in on something, then it band position.
And sometimes you try something, and one of it, like I've done it where I'm really into a guitar lick and played a couple times. If it doesn't catch, it's like you're not really onto something. I think the really special thing about Hartlet though too is that we all are very collaborative. Like everybody writes and everybody has kind of like input. Where I know other bands, they have the front man or the one guy who's kind of doing all. And honestly, that is probably a way easier way to do it. Less cooks in the kitchen. Yeah. But I don't think any of us would be happy.
It's a strength and a weakness for us, right? Like it makes the process maybe a little more
that's where
difficult, to navigate.
But then you're getting one dimension.
That's
from
where
everything,
polishing
like,
it comes really becomes difficult because everybody has an idea. Of
Well,
where
and that's the one thing that we've kind of learned over the years is like we've all learned how to refine ourselves a little bit. Like it's hard because everybody has ideas, but it's like once everything starts overlapping, it's like, okay, one of us has to not do this right now.
Right.
You got to know when to let go too, right? Like I've brought,
It's
not
like a
complete
mess.
ideas. That's a good example. That's one that I brought bass in a fair portion of the lyrics, and I mean, well, that one was pretty cut and dry. It's really is kind of how I heard it. But there's a lot of times, you bring that idea forward, and once things start happening like that, your little chord bend at the beginning there, I never imagined that, but it sounds really cool.
Right.
I think anyway, you can't hold on too tight. You got to be willing to fucking let go and let the idea, get digested by the other guys.
Yeah, exactly. Put it out as a band, as like an effort.
We've done songs like where like you know, one of us has like a more creative idea of where it goes. But even when I've done that, like when I've brought parts that like written leads or stuff like that, I've always kind of been like, here's the template. Like this isn't exactly
just
it, but this is just the idea. Like kind of run with this, and then that kind of gives everybody like just to have that sense of freedom and still putting their own touch on it instead of it being like I said, that one dimensional. Like I'm writing everything, I'm writing every part, play it. Like you know what I mean? Just. It takes away the notoriety out of it. I think. Like I just think I don't know. Like
I agree.
It just
it's a cool approach that you guys are taking. Like you want to focus on like making that song perfect instead of just pumping them out, right?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's a good way to do it, man. That's how I wish. Well, we do our stuff that way too now, right? Like,
well, dude, the song
we write a song, we play it, and then we jam it and we play it live and stuff, and it's changed.
We've been pretty show focused the last couple of years, so it's like it's been nice to step back again and start like the writing process and whatnot. Like, because I think in the last 2 years we played like probably 40, if not over 40 shows in the last 2 years, which is a lot.
You learn a lot through that.
Yeah, and like and
you'll figure out what works, what doesn't work.
Yeah, like we all sorts of different venues too, like everything from small pubs to us playing music hall and shit, right? And it's like you start to recognize like rooms make a big difference in terms of playing live and stuff, and
you can't just leave your amp setting.
No, exactly.
Dude.
But
every room's different.
Well, even going through the studio at Sugar Shack too, we learned some things that were a little more dissonant than we were hearing in my tiny little basement. So having that, when we had the Tamale back in the day, it was like a detached garage, and we could play literally any time. We could
all night long.
We could play for 4 hours and then get trashed, and then hey, let's go make some more noise. And I think that promoted a lot of like organic creativity, right? And it's been more difficult navigating, noise when you're around, neighbors or whatever.
Definitely made it work though, like with your basement.
Absolutely.
And then we got a spot in St. Mary's, world's coolest music store. And
dude, I drove past that place one time.
Yeah, so Rob's been kind enough. Like Nick is from St. Mary's.
You can jam there.
Yeah, he's got like a whole practice space in the back where they do their drum lessons.
Shit.
So it's great. It's about the size of this room, and it sounds good in there, and it's time. Like time is kind of the essence there. Like they do lessons and stuff. So Sundays from like 5 till 8 o'clock, 8:30, we can kind of get in there. But it's more of like a true rehearsal space because we can all hear our levels. He can bring in his full stack. He can bring in his actual amp, and we can actually get a sense of what these songs sound like versus in the basement where everything's a little more just together.
Yeah, and we can like even vocals. Like we have a small space like this basement, and even vocals with Mitch's vocals, it gets to a point where it'd be nice if we could all turn down. This guy plays the shit out of his drums, so it's hard to do that. But then if we turn up vocals, if we turn up vocals too much, then we get a mad amount of feedback, right?
So it's funny too.
St. Mary's is great.
You look at the size of like the cabs and the speakers that we have in there, and then the size of the room. It's like whoa. Like, I have like a huge like two 15s for our PA. Right? It's just like this is like a big ass speaker.
It's for
like outdoor 10 feet across.
We're set up for outdoor.
Right.
Yeah, we make do with what we have, and the nice thing about having St. Mary's, like we were saying, is just like we don't go there crazy often, but when it's like when we're preparing to play a show or come to something like this, we always try and get in there at least once or twice just to like kind of know what to expect. And,
it never really works. We
we get
on the stage.
It's just nice to actually play louder and hear the vocals over it and shit. And just,
a lot of the shows in the summer, we did a lot of rehearsals there, and I felt like it helped because the room's so much bigger.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I just get to move around.
Your levels are different
Exactly.
everywhere you go. And
So,
Shout out, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, Rob.
Shout out to Rob. He's a legend.
Check that out.
He is a legend. That fun fact. Very first drum lesson ever was in that store when I was 9.
Oh yeah.
And I'm 29 years old.
Yeah,
so
sweet.
no shit.
Yeah,
that's 20 years.
Yeah,
Wait.
That's like 18.
That check out?
That's like 18 years, man.
Well, it was really cool because like when I like moved back to St. Mary's, like I just like out of a whim, just like I went to the store. He had a teacher there, and I was like, "Hey, what's Rob's number? I just want to connect with him." Yeah. And I did, and like he was just like remembered who I was, and like I was like, "Wow, that's like small town living right there." And like I go to his house, grab the keys, and he gives me a wad of keys, and literally like it's keys to like the town hall and everything. And
he's
like,
pretty big.
I'm like,
community.
Are you sure? And he's like, "Yeah, just drop them off in the mailbox when you're done." I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And he's great. He loves music. He's a great musician. and he does well for St. Mary's for the music industry. So thanks, Rob.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
He'll trust you until you fuck up.
Oh, man, that's the thing.
Haven't yet.
He hasn't caught us today.
I make sure I do a sweep of the shop.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Clean up. So
Make sure there's no panties laying around.
Yeah.
I don't think he would mind that.
That was just the one time when I had an accident.
Yeah. Josh kept them on.
Well, remember when you rolled your ankle?
That was Luke.
Oh my god, dude.
There's like a bathroom and like where it goes down like a cellar. They have like a little, just platform built above it, and there's like a hole.
I think what it is.
It's carpeted, but there's a gap in the floor.
It's a vent register, is what it is, without like the actual register on it. And it's
You
carpeted.
can't see it.
Yeah.
So I took like a big step down into this thing, and I'm expecting to like step onto a ground, and it just came out. I was freaking out. I was
He's like,
almost crying. They're all trying to control me. I'm just like, get the fuck away from me. To this day, when I go there, I get sick in my stomach when I like look at it. I'm like, dude, that was brutal.
Yeah, it's like a bear trap, man. Just grabs you.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah.
It is what it is.
So,
Fucking A.
when's the next new tune coming out?
Well, we have like I said, I think we got like 3 on the go right now that are pretty solid, and the idea that we've talked about is just like if whether it's August or fucking October, whenever we release this full length, we definitely want to put out a couple of singles, lead with some of our stronger fun ones, just to keep people engaged and stuff. And
I wouldn't be surprised if Medicine, the one we played here today, came out within the near future.
yeah,
Okay.
100%.
If we can get in, like sometimes there's cancellations, and
Yes.
sometimes Kyle, shout out to Kyle, he'll message us and be like, hey, I got an
Cheap
opening.
day.
And that's how actually Stifler
Sweet.
happened.
We
there
got
was a
in on it
cancellation, and
last
he's like,
minute afternoon for
hey, you
6
guys got a
hours
tune?
and just crushed that song and got it done.
and we were sitting on it for a little bit.
Well, that was like I was saying earlier. Like we had that song kind of in our pocket for a while, to the point where like we've been playing it live for like a while, and then it was like, okay, like I think we're all pretty set in how this song's gonna go. All of our parts were pretty well edited down and refined, so like it just made sense. So
That song's so like
it's
It's a fun one, man.
it's a lot of
As soon
fun.
as you see the title Stifler, you're just
Man, American
yeah.
Pie,
Yeah,
Naked
exactly.
Mile,
Yeah.
Bandcamp,
nostalgia.
It's
dude.
kind of the idea. It's
Nostalgia.
like when we started writing the song, like we were in my parents' basement because we were like in between jam spaces at the time, and I was kind of like, yo, like everyone like. Let's fucking talk, because we had the tune and like vague lyrics, but I was like, let's talk about like what we want this song to be about. We were like partying, college, like dorm rooms, fucking that kind of thing. Yeah, just like, and then we kind of just rolled with that, and Stifler became the idea in my head of like that's who this song's about. It's like this dude is just an asshole. He's trying to forget these girls' names, you know what I mean? And then it kind of has like a wholesome like. It goes to a place where it's like he's talking about trying to get into her college dorm room, and then it's like I'm trying to get back to our old apartment. You know what I mean? Like
We can't fully escape who we are. In that little bit of,
I mean, the Hartlet days, man. That was our American Pie right there. Like we had such a good time together there.
I mean,
I wish we had this guy at Hartlet House, the old Hartlet House, but you know what?
I seen it.
Yeah,
I've looked at it.
Yeah, I know. you got the street sign.
No,
in the
it was given to me. Yes,
Yeah.
it was. Yep.
Because you're the man.
Someone gave it to him. Yeah.
You're the man.
Oh my God.
Yeah, never mind. City of London. You didn't hear anything.
Yeah, so a couple of these songs probably coming out as singles. Couple shows, like I said, April, and then we have a tour kind of that we're working on for June to like September. So that's kind of what we're looking on now.
We're trying to get back into music hall. Like we played Round Runners a bunch. We've sold it out like three different times now. Played there like probably like 5 or 6, and I know like Brandon Eady, our main promotion guy, who like he's the main guy for music hall.
Yeah, for sure.
He's really good to us, and obviously we've earned our stripes a little bit. But I think
he gave us a really good opportunity.
we're all trying to get back into the big stage again. Like we opened for Finger 11 a couple years back, which was really sick, and it was a good experience for us. And I think we've all been pretty eager to get another shot like that and get back up there. And
that was cool as fuck.
yeah, that was really cool. Shout out Finger 11, shout out Econoline Crush, because they let us join that bill 18 days before the show. It was cool. We kind of manifested it. Like we got told that there was a chance, and then we got told like their management doesn't really want an opening act. They just want to keep it quick.
Right.
But the fans flooded the comments.
I was like, everyone go
was
comment
awesome.
on the poster and say you want to see Hartlet open up for him. And we just kind of put it into the fucking
That's
stratosphere,
awesome,
and that's what happened. We ended up getting a message. They're like, okay, like they want you, like fuck. I'm like, oh shit, like it's literally like just over 2 weeks away from it, and I'm like, okay, guys, like we're doing it, so we better get ready.
But we were like practicing so much because we had that feeling,
Yeah,
like,
we were already anticipating some sort of show coming up from it, and
Like you said, you manifested that shit.
Yeah, dude, it was a really good feeling when it
Like,
kind of all came to fruition. And
seeing
like,
all those people, man, it was kind of fucked.
Yeah.
No shit.
But
That'd be
not
awesome,
even just
man.
the people, like all our families and shit. And like I'm like,
a lot of people. Make
oh
it
fuck, like my dad's my biggest critic, so I'm like, I better fucking show up and
no doubt.
do it,
Well, continuing the whole show thing too, I think, and this goes with like what they're all saying here too, but we've done really well in London, and I think ideally we all kind of want to branch out a bit more. Like I said, I think because we have a great, I love you guys. We love our fans. They come out to like all our shows, and I think that is really special. To have your friends come out to your first couple shows, that's nice. But to have people that aren't really your friends, who just enjoy your music, come and we've sold out 360 people rooms and stuff. Anyway, we're trying to kind of branch out a bit. I'd love to get into Montreal, Quebec, and kind of go out east, and then eventually we want to go out west too. But this summer I think we're going to do quite a bit of London shows, but I think I'm going to be focusing on trying to get us into new cities.
Fuck, what was the one guy in the DMs? He's from, where was he from? He's like, you guys got to come to
Portugal. We got to
that's right.
I saw
He's
that
like,
on our shit.
I'll put you up and
Put
all
that
this
date on the
stuff.
tour, man.
I'm like, what?
I can get some people out.
But I've also seen too, like when we, sometimes you look at your stats where people are playing.
Yeah,
like
for
what was
sure.
it, Mexico?
We got Mexico. We got Japan this month.
It's the one we do
Europe.
really well in Sweden and Germany too. Like I think the one year we
That
did
is
like
okay.
dude, sick.
Go.
But it was we did like that Spotify rap a couple years ago, and it was like majority of our stuff obviously in North America, but then it's like we had like a random it was like 15-20% of our listens came from Germany. And I was like, yo, Germany tour, let's go. That'd be so much fun, dude. I know Billy Talent did like crazy well in Germany. Like that's kind of like
So does Dirty No.
They tried to do like a North American tour, and they didn't really do great in America.
Right.
But then they did a European tour, and fucking Germany went nuts for them. I'm like, dude, that
that's
could be
awesome.
us, man. We could do, we could get out there, just
that's fucking
play in
sick.
front of the right crowd, and then all of a
yeah.
sudden,
Right
like,
crowd? Is that what you just said?
Elon Musk, right? Elon Musk, we're just joking.
Yo, what the fuck? That was the funniest thing I've ever seen in the world. Oh my god.
Elon Musk, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, dude, I've been saying this for a while. This year with like the elections and all that shit, not to get political, but it's been like an episode of South Park.
Yeah, it's
like,
what's going on out there,
we're
man?
living in the South Park.
I've said this for the last probably like the last 8 years. I'm like, this is just a big fucking reality TV show.
What
man.
is
Straight
happening
up.
out
I
there?
have no idea, but
This is all for
I'll see you
ratings.
next Tuesday.
Yeah, literally.
Fuck politics is all I'm saying.
Yeah, dude.
We're a big bird on that one, yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna just get a beer.
All right.
If that's all right.
Hey man.
Sorry.
Hey man, dude, middle of the pod.
Yeah.
Whoa,
fuck
bro.
it. If anybody knows me,
Spread out a little bit here.
need a beer.
It's only because he passed me sticks all night.
Yeah.
I'll allow
That's
it.
not a euphemism for anything, by the way.
Wait a sec.
Passing sticks all night.
That could be so many.
This is great. By the way, thank you.
Hey, no problem, dude.
Sticks that whole night.
Shout out, what was that brewery in Stratford? Or distillery?
Cambria something?
Yeah, Cambria.
Yeah.
Cambria something.
Yeah. Shout out to Stratford.
Thank you for making delicious beverages.
Shout out to
mean-
Flame Spitter
for bringing it
out
up
for us,
Yeah.
man. That was
Thank
cool.
No doubt.
Have you guys got any fucking sponsors?
Nothing, man.
No, man.
Nothing.
You guys want
Well, get on
sponsors?
it. Well, like, I mean, so the last time we were on, you guys were at
That's a
500.
nice idea.
We're over 1,000
No,
now.
I'm not saying that.
So-
Just saying.
no, I got
Shout
you.
out to them.
They don't pay us shit still.
Well, you know what, guys? These guys are doing great things. So
Yeah, give them money.
give them something.
Money.
Yeah, YouTube. Fuck.
Give them some whiskey or something.
I don't know if I
Like,
call you
come on.
cunts if you'll pay me, but y'all are a
What's so
bunch
good
of
about
cunts.
Joe Rogan
works.
anyway?
That usually works.
Dude, okay, so before we had
Anyways,
1,000,
sorry.
you need 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours in the last 365 days to get paid.
Well,
Before we had 1,000 subscribers, we had like 6,000, 7,000 watch hours in the last year. As soon as we hit 1,000, it went down to like 3,500.
What?
like
What are you guys doing?
almost the same day.
Big brother.
I was like,
We got big
how does
brothered.
that work, dude?
We got fucking big brothered.
So
Or
they just
people
like,
with a lower attention span seems like.
yeah.
Smoke some weed and fucking watch these guys because they're awesome.
TikTok, man. I blame TikTok. Right?
And like our subscribers have slowly gone up, and it says our views are slowly going up, and all this stuff. But our watch hours just stay at like 3,500 hours in the last.
Interesting.
And I'm like, I don't know how that works, but
The math ain't mathin'.
YouTube's fucking us.
I think
We got
too
those
many people are
referees from the
fucking awkward.
NFL.
Yeah.
That's the problem. It's like
Yeah.
And I know we only air our shit on YouTube, but I'm pretty sure you guys are fucking us.
I'm a lawyer, but
I think everybody's.
One and one does not equal two right now.
Get these guys on Amazon, dude. Let's go.
yeah.
You guys need a Prime deal.
Amazon Prime. We're on Hulu.
Yeah.
Fucking crackle.
What we'll do
Cool, yeah.
so what we'll do is we'll make it like an episode of Kill Tony. You get fucking 60 seconds to play the
Dude, how great is that fucking show?
That show's
though?
hilarious.
Like, and
funny.
like, it's been slapping lately.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you get your odd
Little-
bombs,
little
but like,
reels and
it's
clips
been
of it.
more.
Except we're like the judges of the bands. You get 60 seconds to come out
Yeah,
and
yeah.
do your best, wow the crowd,
Yeah.
and we'll just rip you apart or say, yo, that was sick.
I think that's a great idea. I think that's awesome.
Shane,
Yeah.
what's your best chirp right now for us?
Best chirp?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, man. Okay. I was going to say something preppy. I don't even know how to.
Well, yeah.
It's okay to single someone out.
No.
Come on, no, be serious. Like,
I don't even have a chirp.
all right, well,
Oh,
fuck
that's flattering.
Ben, you got a chirp?
I don't have a chirp. I don't
Come
chirp
on,
people.
chirp me.
I don't
Give it
chirp
to us.
people. You guys were just like too good, man. Take that
Okay.
as a chirp, you
I'll
fucks.
tell you what. You come to work with me, I'll fucking chirp you all day long.
Let's go, buddy.
That's where it belongs.
I'm down.
What's that thing? It's like nice set. Shit with ass. Shit with ass.
Well, I got one for you. You shouldn't have cut that fucking beard, man.
Yeah.
Like, why did you trim it?
For
Because-
comfort, for practicality.
You'll see.
Oh yeah, we talked about that earlier. We don't want to bring that one back up, eh?
Well, yeah.
You guys should have made jewelry out of it. Some friendship bracelets for the band, dude. It's a little piece of Shane, man.
You should have seen, like, there was pieces that long that I could,
There's enough, dude.
Oh yeah.
They fucking.
Well, last night I watched like the latest interview, and I kind of looked, and I even turned to him. I was like, Shane's beard
let him
is
try-
so fucking.
Let him try your
long.
comb.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, dude, oh, it's in my other pocket. Dude, I got a comb. I got for my mustache.
Yeah, sweet.
Do you get the mustache wax?
So no,
No.
no.
I don't think your comb could handle that.
I got my own wax. It's about
be
late
honest.
at night, and just think about it.
Right, right.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Craig.
Sorry, babe. Gotta keep it
I love
hydrated.
you.
He licks butthole.
Hey man, I actually
the
fucking you
the
brought this up.
mustache like that.
We were fucking playing the show, and I just like, you know what, I don't give a fuck. So I just took my shirt off, and his brother, I was like, he had a Sharpie in his hand. I was like, just put I eat ass.
Yeah.
And we played the show with
What, Nick-
Kevin at his house, and it was just
Nick
like,
was doing a thing for a while. It was like blank white tee, and he'd
Yeah.
always kind of just make his own T-shirt that
Yeah.
always said something
Sure,
on it.
yeah.
It was funny or whatever.
Do a
and-
picture of yourself on a t-shirt for
we
sure.
did no shirt, just you
you
know.
should do that for me.
That'd be funny.
You draw a picture of me.
Like a doodle
I'll
bob
just-
version of Nick fucking just fucking all sketchy.
Ni hoi min hoi. Ni hoi min hoi.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to ass.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sharpie markers. Making that all happen.
Shout out to ass.
Shout out to the Steak Star.
Well,
Well,
On that note,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I'm pretty sure that's how you wrap a show
That
up.
is-
yeah, not
So,
bad, dude.
yeah.
I think we cut this episode in half from our last one.
Hey, man. We
Whatever.
still have everybody's attention, right?
Straight up.
Yeah.
You guys lick buttholes too? Or, you know, let us know. In the
Yeah, let us know
comments.
comments, like,
Yeah.
subscribe.
yeah.
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 Lick, subscribe.
Follow
Like and subscribe.
Lick, subscribe.
lick,
In
and
or just around, I would like to know.
push the notification button.
Yeah. About to the first knuckle.
Yeah.
Speaking of ass, though, I do want to do a shout out to all of our girlfriends. No. Whoa.
I'm not a part of this.
Whoa.
Cut it.
I know that sounded bad, but I don't give a
Yeah.
You know what? We put them on Like a Mess, and they went in the studio, and they all together did
Yeah.
that verse. And I just wanted to say this because I'm proud of every one of them,
Yeah.
and they killed it. So
Yeah, we had all our girls in there. We had like my brother was there.
Yeah.
A good buddy of ours, Tyrone Treher,
Yeah.
fucking he was in there too for the gang vocal part, and it was sick, man. It was
Sweet.
It was really
It's fun collab.
it was really special just to kind of share that with everybody who's kind of been supporting us like from the beginning of all.
Speaking of ass.
Yeah. Speaking of ass.
well, they all got nice asses.
Yeah.
Like a Mess is on the new EP.
Yeah. But anyways, check it out. Fucking
Make sure you follow these guys on all the
Stealing
socials.
Home.
Spotify, add that shit to your playlist.
Yeah.
New stuff coming soon.
Get
Follow
out to the
for
shows. You guys got some merch ready for some shows?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Shout out to Kanye for always wearing our merch.
Yeah. Fucking yee. But actually, shout out to Alex.
Yeah, Alex Hahn.
He kills it.
He does all of our art for us, all of our posters, all of our merch.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Garbage Pail Poppy. Fucking
Yeah, follow him, please,
Follow
because
him.
he does everybody's posters. He
Great,
does a
great
lot of
screen
comedy.
printer.
Sweet.
If you guys are looking for merch for your shit too, hit him up because
Yeah.
he does just about every band in London. Like,
Oh,
he's,
okay,
He
cool.
does it for everybody.
Honestly,
man.
Yeah, we like doing local
He just
shit.
did Cancer Bats.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like who
Thunder
else?
Queens, he's
Thunder, he just did Thunder. He's done them a few times.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Thunder Queens.
Yeah.
We did a sick show in Sarnia, his hometown.
Yeah.
The skate jam. Yep. Yeah, that was fun.
But yeah, go stream it. Like Steal It
Yeah,
Home.
please, appreciate it.
Everywhere.
Steal it.
Thank you guys.
Steal it.
Thank
You guys
you.
are
guys.
sick. You gotta see these guys live, man.
thank you.
They're
Yo,
sick.
thank you guys, man.
Thanks for coming again.
Great.
boys.
Thanks for having us.
Love you guys, man.
Yeah,
Thank you guys.
Hold up
Radio
that,
Studios for life.
hold up that cunt pillow to everybody. See them next Tuesday.
Yeah. See
See
you.
you next Tuesday.
That's upside down, bro.
See you later,
That's
cunts.
right.
Oh, see you later, cunts.
Boy, mate.
All right, see you next Tuesday.
Thanks, boys.